Oh, we're getting a great shot of the gate now. You see it on your big screen if you're watching the big screen. Well done, David. And there is the gate. It's probably at just a meter 5 meter. Yeah, not a lot with meter 5, I would think. You know what? I've done quite a bit of work in England and the USA. I've never seen a gate jumping competition in either place. I think.
Have you not?
You have to be kind of mad here, I reckon.
I think we have well established that fact today, Chris, and you're definitely one of the Mad Hatters.
Mad Hatters Party, yes, and no better place to be than here in Primrose Farm. We are ready to go. We hear it on the tannoy. We are ready to go for the gate jumping.
A list of those that are jumping. We have Brian Murphy. We have Susan Oakes. We have Jordan Parr. We have Leland Burtonshaw, Aisling McGuinness, Dermot Ryan, and Ravindra Daly O'Toole. So they are 7 horses that are jumping. So if the horses first to go will be Brian Murphy. First horse to go will be Brian Murphy. Second to go will be Susan Oakes. Susan with the white question mark on her jumper. Then we have Jordan Parr. Then we have Leland Burtonshaw. Then we have Aisling McGuinness, Dermot Ryan, and the final one to jump in each round will be Ravindra Daly O'Toole. So Brian Murphy, Susan Oakes, Jordan Parr, 1, 2 and 3. Fourth to jump, Leland Burtonshaw. Conor McGinney is not here, which means Aisling jumps next. And then we have Dermot Ryan and Ravindra. So
that's got to be the Dermot Ryan from Waterford, is it?
Oh, it is. It is.
He's a mighty man. Oh, we're already going. And number 7 is, unfortunately, having a look at that first. Again, I wonder.
It got a very close look anyway.
It did, but I wonder, can you buy back in? He never got a real good shot at it. Is that Brian Murphy? And
that's Brian Murphy.
Come on, Brian.
He's number 7 in the senior challenge. That's why he has the 7 number cloth there. But jumping first.
Can you get and buy back in if you knock the gate? Can you?
Sure. If he pays us enough, we might let him. Chris, will we?
I think that should be an option. He never got a proper shot at it, and I see they've got an extra post on the right, so when they need to, they can change the.
They can go on fresh ground if this is going to continue.
This is That's
there
more
we
like
go.
It.
That's
the
it.
Brian Murphy I know. That's the horse I know. Well done, Brian. Clear. Excellent. So he goes into the next round. Well done, Brian. Well done, your horse. And number 7. Susan Oakes coming in. What a pilot to have here, Susan Oakes. She is one mighty lady and world record holder side saddle. I think she jumped a meter 68 or more, you know. And look at this. This is so easy. She's riding a stride here with a big question mark here. No question mark about the jump. Susan Oakes jumped it beautifully. First time of asking. She's straight into the next round. This is about a meter 5, you know, and it's going to grow some. It's a great way just to get him used to and in tune with the terrain and what the question is. But that was a super jump from Susan Oakes.
There's Jordan.
Well done, Jordan Parr. Yes, not quite as fluent as Susan, but it makes it clear, and that's the important bit.
Well, we're guaranteed to have a second round anyway, because the first 3 are all clear, so we're definitely going to be having a second round. Next to go will be Leland Burtonshaw. Leland Burtonshaw, who does plenty of show jumping as well.
That's a lovely take. Lost the footing a little bit, but a lovely scopy horse he's got there. Found that very easy. It looked easy.
So we've had 4 triers and we have had 4 successful. Next up, Aisling McGuinness.
That's
super.
I
think we're going to have a few rounds judging by that.
That was beautiful. That was fun. See the way he jumped up through his body beautifully. He was all beautifully done. We talked about that jumping mechanism. He had a beautiful spot there. Take off. Lovely, lovely, easy jump. He's going to go to the very heights, I think.
Second last in our first round will be Dermot Ryan. Second last to go, Dermot Ryan in our first round.
We see him on event horses. We see him on Connemara's. He wins everything at Dublin. He's a mighty pilot, Dermot, and hopes he get a good shot here. Great producer of young horses he is.
Big time.
And hunting. He loves his
hunting. Hunts with plenty of packs. He's been up at the Wards a good few times this year as well.
And probably the best company. He is great crack. He loves this game. Come on, Dermot. Have a good one here. Has lovely horses in Goresbridge sales there the other day. He produces them very well. That's so easy. Do you see that tight fold in front? He got a bit deep, but he's got the scope to go much, much farther. Well done, Dermot. So 1 more to go. That's Ravindra Daly O'Toole, who gave us a great, great display in the.
Just finished second in the juniors. Last year's winner, of course. He's riding Pucka, and Pucka is a stallion.
That means he's never been out of the first 2. That's
yes.
some form. Whoa, Pucka. Oh dear.
You spoke too soon, Chris.
Again. Yes, this is a different technique needed here. And Pucka is going to have another opportunity to jump this, I think, if he so wants.
He had a great spin in the juniors there. You said he finished second, but now he's riding this stallion. He's a different discipline. And not all horses that have done a competition like this have jumped off this sort of footing. Very different jumping off stubble than it would be from the all-weathers.
Sam Watson jumped a double clear there in eventing in a 3-star before he went up to be... that's a good shot. That holds up well, I think. Before he went to the World Games at Tryon, and he was the only jumping clear in the show jumping around at Ballindennis there a few years ago. And I said, how do you manage that? They were in very deep ground show jumping. And he said, last week I bought 3 of my show jumps down to the muckiest paddock I had, and I jumped out of the mud for him. They got their balance in there. And that's what you do.
That's the absolutely. It's very different. The horse's confidence and everything off that ground.
So the gate goes up. It's gone up a nice few inches, hasn't it? That's starting to get to be a serious gate now. It's still leaning a little, so that will help him as well. It stops you getting in very, very deep, and that leaning gate, leaning away from you, that's the important bit as well. I see Mick is down there, McFlynn, and he's on top of everything that's good here. Director of the whole day here in the yellow, and well done, Mick. You're doing it, playing a blinder. See the measuring tape going up there now. Who have we got? What have we got there? It's about a metre 10, metre 15. What are we at? Metre 10, 15, what would you say? Mick's having a look at it, and he says, yeah, vertical height. And we got... So it has grown a bit, hasn't it? Yes, and it's going to go a lot bigger. We got a great first round performance from Brian, from Susan, from Jordan, Leland, from Aisling, Diarmid, and Ravindra. Now,
125 they're jumping, Chris. 125. Now the big thing is, Chris, they knock it this time, they're out.
That's a good shot, though, from Brian. That's nicely there. The horse has found his balance in there, and he clears a metre 25. So excellent.
There's no second attempts now. They had 3 attempts in round 1, but from round 2 on, only 1 attempt.
Absolutely fair enough, that is. Absolutely fair and square. This is, yes, you get 1 shot at this, and it needs to be a good one. Look at this from Susan Oakes.
I think this could be going on for... Do they have floodlights here?
Susan Oakes, she is giving a masterclass out there. Made that again look very, very easy. Now, if you were a betting man, you'd be betting her and to lead, wouldn't you?
Jordan is next.
Jordan got a lovely shot there first round as well. Needs another good one here, metre 25. That's deep, that's beautiful. Do you see the way he shortened up at the takeoff stride? He's going to go much higher, very much so. Nicely done, Jordan. Leland Burton Shaw. Now you've got a tall act to follow. Some buzz coming down to a big gate, isn't it? And next in, Leland. That is super scoping. We saw that scope in the first jump he did, and we're seeing it again here over metre 25. Excellent and clear. He goes straight into the next round. Aisling next. Loved her jump at the first height. Love the chest. And look at that again.
The way he picks up in front.
Isn't it beautiful? Tight in front, beautiful through his body. And he's only playing with this. He and Susan would be my favourites going through so far.
I think if you're riding in the senior challenge, I wouldn't be unloading yet.
Absolutely, yes. A bit of time to go yet. Some buzz coming into a decent gate. And who's coming in next? Diarmid. Come on, Diarmid. He got a lovely strike. He got in deep, and he got a lovely lift over the first height. And looking for the same here again. Whoa, he's gone.
Very unlucky there. Just the slightest touch. The slightest touch. So that is Diarmid. Diarmid is gone, unfortunately, after round 2. Diarmid is gone. Unlucky, but...
Now, Ravindra is the last to tackle this metre 25.
So 6 have tried, 5 have succeeded, and our final one in round 2 will be Ravindra.
They all rolled over and 1 fell out.
The gate did it tried its best to stay up there, but it just wasn't going to happen, Chris.
No. It's a thing called gravity, isn't it? And been a victim of gravity many a time. Now, coming in next. That's Pucka, isn't it? That's Ravindra. That was a better jump than he got it the first time, isn't it, Pucka? He's finding his balance beautifully. Well done, Ravindra Daly.
Like, would these horses, would they start warming up now? Like,
without a
could we
doubt.
see these jump better the more they go on?
Just they're finding their balance in it. They know the line. It's not a question mark like Susan's jacket anymore. They know the line, and it's just a matter of getting a good shot in now. And but you know, as it grows and grows, we're at meter 25 now. So we'll see what it's going to go up to.
So we've only lost one. Dermot is unfortunately out.
So the gate goes up then, doesn't it? And we'll see. We'll get a
And the gate's going to go up to 135. The gate is going to go up to 135 now, Chris.
Oh, that's a serious lift. There's taking no prisoners now. Meter 35. You're at an international height here now at a meter 35. And horses.
Do you see how tall those poles are now? Look, like, there's Joey Moore. Joey's a solid 5'8", 5'9". They're nearly twice the height of him.
And the other thing you'll notice is that gate is now 100% straight. It's perpendicular to the ground. You cannot get in too deep here. And if you get in very deep, you're in trouble.
At what point, Chris, can they go under it?
Not yet, anyway. That's not an option. But they're going to put straw bales on it to keep it secure.
Oh, you don't want a swinging gate. Fairness.
No, there is a bit of a tilt on it. That makes it a lot
There we
more
go.
user-friendly. Well done. They know exactly what they're doing here.
So look who's overseeing it, PC himself.
Is that Paul Carberry?
That's Paul Carberry.
Well done, Paul. That is exactly
He said to me
what is
yesterday, we
needed.
were coming back from the UK doing Cheltenham previews, and he said to me yesterday, I'm not going to do this year. I think it's fair other people have a chance.
Good on you, Paul. But he's a horseman. He knows what it takes, you know. Whoa, we are only getting
Brian?
warmed up. Brian, that was a showcase of a jump. That was fabulous. And he jumped so big, he tilted and Brian in the saddle even. This is a big fence. This is a very big fence, meter 35. Susan coming in here. She's been up to a meter 68 side saddle, beating world records. What can she do here? Got to be one of the favourites coming in here. That is super, absolutely super.
There was
She gave
plenty
it a
of
foot.
daylight there now between his front legs and the top of that gate, so
But the other consideration, James, coming in, after they've had 3 or 4 jumps, they'll just start feeling the pressure a little bit, you know, just
the horse or rider?
Muscle fatigue.
The horse.
Yes. He is so careful, this horse.
Jordan's, oh,
He
very
got in
honest.
deep. He did it all
Very
himself
honest.
there. Jordan, you've got an absolute beaut there. And what a horse. And a great partnership. Jumped that nicely. Meter 35 you've cleared.
So again, we have 3 into our 4th round, but a meter 35 in our 3rd round at the moment. Next up is Leland, the youngest of our competitors.
Unfortunately, that takes a knock, and that puts him out. A real good effort at a meter 35, clear of meter 25, but a meter 35 not today. So it leaves Ravindra now. Very impressed with Pucka there on his last start. Can he jump a meter 35? You say he's a stallion, Pucka.
So Ravindra said there, yeah.
He'd be very good at it. He's already advertised.
Rumour
his
had it that they
himself.
were going to try and turn the gate the other way and jump back towards, I think the mare is the travelling companion, so
But you know, to get a stallion jump like this is real performance testing. Can he jump meter 35? Not so easy. He gave a good shot though at it, and his attitude is very good. If you have a Connemara mare or something, this is a very good horse to use. Well done, Pucka. Good try, Ravindra, but that's you out for the next round.
So we've lost 3, Chris. We're down to the final quartet now, and they are Brian Murphy, Susan Oakes, Jordan Parr and Aisling McGuinness. I know who my money will be on as they go up to 140.
You know, my favourites was Susan and Aisling. Just the
Oh,
way the
because
horses jump.
Aisling, I
Brian
must say
isn't
my
out
money
of it
will be
yet.
on Aisling. And there we go. Aisling is first to go in the next one.
And has cleared.
And cleared.
Wow, what height are we on? Meter 40. Whoa.
No, they're moving in. So Aisling's into the next round. Aisling, that's it. So they've.
That was super.
That was her go at
Both
135.
Susan, for technique, both the horses of those two.
This looks like it's going to be boiling down to the girls. Aisling and Susan.
Well, it's Mother's Day today as well, isn't it?
Very true.
International Mother's Day. Well done to all our mothers out there. You are
International
very
Women's
welcome.
Day the other day, I think on Friday, was it?
And fantastic. And leading the way here.
So we're
Well,
up to 140, Chris.
Brian, you got and Jordan got to fly the flag for us fellas as well, by the way. So we're up to a meter 40. A meter 40.
Here's Brian now.
Good try, good try. Just he has the ability to shorten in front of it, and he gave it a real good go. Good try there, Brian. Well done. Considering he knocked it the first round, you know, he
To
did
get to
very
the
well
fourth round,
to
yeah.
meter 35. So that was a very good.
I think a few of these horses need to be lifted now from the crowd. I think it's up to the crowd to start cheering on these horses as they come in. You're down there, the riders need you and the horses need you. So when they're coming in, do your best to lift them. We want this competition to go into more rounds. Next in, Susan. Here comes the question mark. She's leaving us guessing now. Here she comes.
Oh, yes. Bookies in running have said 2-1 on, I think. What do you think?
That's easy money, and if it's coming, you can afford to back at those sort of prices, Chris. It wouldn't be a working man's price.
I still like Ashling's horse over, you know. I think
I'd be the same now.
Himself, and I don't know, Susan on board gives that horse an extra 10 pounds of advantage, I think, as well. Terrific rider. Now, Jordan, can you stay in this very good crowd? Yes. Oh! One. I thought you were clear in front, and you were clear in front, but with a hind one puts you out. Hard luck there, Jordan. That's a metre 40. You jumped a metre 35. Clear. Metre 40, just beyond him today.
So we have one now. For us to get into a jump off, we need Aisling. So come on, cheer on Aisling here. This is down to the girls now. Susan is through to the next round. Do we have someone to take her on? Here's Aisling. Best of luck, Aisling. Oh, yes we do. Yes, we do.
Beautiful. Yes, you're going to push Susan
Go on, put your hands together. Give everybody so far a round of applause for a great effort. We're now down to a jump off. And judging by these two, this chestnut and this grey, this could go on. I think there's more rounds in these legs.
Yeah, Betfair will have have Susan just favoured, I reckon, just shading it, just on the technique of the jump. Lovely scopy.
They're going to go up 5 centimetres from now on.
Metre 45, we're well into international heights here, metre 45. A horse into metre 45, he gets black print in his pedigree, and Ferus, it's a brilliant display here. And Susan Oakes and Aisling McGuinness going to come in. Ada McGuinness's daughter. I mean, it all runs in the family, doesn't it?
I see Ado down there cheering her on.
High performance family, the McGuinness family.
And they're moving on to fresh ground now.
So I love it, yes, and they deserve that.
Great initiative there from Joey and his team to do this for their horses and riders.
And Paul, and well done you, yes, it's massive, because we're all for the horse. It's the most important part of the teamwork here, and the horses are loving it here at Primrose Farm.
At what height now, Chris, would you come down to a gate when you were hunting and go, I think I'll open that?
If there's nobody with me, probably a bit less than metre 45. If Shane or the lads are with me, we've gone up a bit, and it gets very interesting.
Says Paul Carby with the measuring tape, just making sure 145s are going up to 145.
Well, Paul is a metre 60 expert now. He wins Grand Prix at a metre 60. He's a mighty man, and I wish he was riding in this today. He gave us a great run. But it's down to Susan Oakes and Aisling McGuinness now. And I love the way they tilt the gate. That's just beautiful form. It just gives that horse just a fraction more room.
Well, we're asking the crowd now, come on, get behind these two. We want this to continue on, this competition. There's money up for grabs and everything here. Then again, this is a sponsored competition. Big thank you to our sponsors. But we want this to go on. So Susan and Aisling taking on each other here.
Project Tiles Woods and Bathrooms, yeah, they do a great job, and we thank you for your sponsorship. Chancery Hotel is there. Thank you, the Chancery, great hotel to go to, and they're sponsoring the gate jumping here. A metre 45.
Is that Aisling saying just go on up another bit? We'll just go straight to 150. That's what she's saying there.
Just cut out the groundwork, and but I tell you what, she got a slightly better scopia jump over it than Aisling, I think Susan has, and but we'll see. It's all about getting to the other side now. Clear, and Susan Oakes getting warmed up to go. Have a good one, Susan. Look at the ears pricked on that horse. He's loving this game. He's got a read his stride coming in.
She was trying to tell me she didn't know how good this horse was. I didn't believe her. And I don't believe her. I think she knows. I don't even know why she looked over her shoulder. She knew that stayed on. Go on, Susan.
Good for you. Advantage, Susan Oakes. Yes, it is to your advantage. You've cleared a metre 45. Don't know your name of your horse, but I wish he was my name on him, because he is a superstar. Now Susan clears a metre 45.
Aisling next.
Aisling, you got to stay with her. Stay with her. I love the jump of this horse from the get-go, you know. He's quite short coupled, hind end right underneath him, and he's got a great bascule. It's all about getting into the right spot. And
but in fairness, Aisling presents her horse lovely there, doesn't she?
He is pricked coming into the gate. Aye, just a miss there. So we have a winner, and well earned as well. Boogie's got it right. Susan Oakes got it right. Well done, Susan, and well done, Aisling, for making a real good competition of it. Our winner of the gate jumping. I don't
know why she's wearing the question mark. You said before the competition that Susan would win this. She thought she'd leave everyone guessing.
Did John Mulhern have
they
a
were
question
John's,
mark on
yeah.
his?
big time. But that was fantastic there. Susan, a regular out with the Ward Union as well as many other packs. But congratulations to Susan. Go on, give it up for Susan. Put your hands together for Susan Oakes there. Well done, Susan. She's going to be bidding to make it a double on the day when she partakes in the senior challenge. But fair play to Susan in the gate jumping there. What height did they get to, Chris? 145. 145 the winning jump, and we went 5 rounds. So congratulations, and a big thank you to our sponsors, and of course everyone else that took part in our gate jumping today. Big thank you to Brian Murphy, Jordan Parr, Leland Burtonshaw, Ashley McGuinness, Dermot Ryan and Ravindra Daly O'Toole. But our winner of the gate jumping, Susan Oakes.